Hello, people. It's Marilyn again. And yes, I'm in my R2D2 dress, and my hair is a little messy, but I've been out. Yes, people, I go outside like this. Anyway, maybe I haven't seen it. R2D2, and yes, it kind of looks like boobs. It's not, but whatever. And let's see. Ugh. I have striped tights, if I can talk today, on, and yes, I am wearing heels. I wore them. Well, most of the time, except for driving, I'm still not real comfortable driving my stick shift with heels on, so usually I wear my flats to drive. Yes, people, I drive a manual. Whoo! Rock on. Anyway, I'm not sure which video I'll upload first. I'm working on compressing one right now because it's a little big. Kind of like me. Whoa, look at those guns. Sorry, I had to do it. It's just like, sometimes I look and I'm like, what the heck am I doing at work? Too much lifting propane and trailer tongues. That's what I'm doing. Anyway, I did do another video for Rebecca Cameron, I believe is her last name. Sorry if I missaid it. The end might have gotten cut off because unfortunately my camera takes batteries. Yes, folks, batteries. And I think the batteries just died. So I bought some batteries. Yes, that's a camera, folks. Believe it or not, that's my humble little video camera. And yes, the screen only opens one way, which kind of stinks when you're doing video. But hey, speaking of my troubles today, I bought some gloves for propane. Protects your hands from the negative 40 some odd below that it comes out at. Bought some AAA batteries. That's what the camera takes if you're curious. And oops, I'll pick it up later. And some omeprazole. Woo! Yes, acid reflux. The fun of it. Not. Anyway, and I did a little bit of a video at Walmart. I'm not sure if you can hear me. It's hard to say, or even if it worked. So I'll have to check on that and figure it out. If it did work and you can hear me or you can't, apologize. I was kind of nervous about doing it because I'm just like standing outside Walmart in an R2D2 dress with a camera talking to it. And I went to a different Walmart today. I did get a few odd looks. Whatever. And I'll have to figure out what worked and what didn't work and blah blah blah. Well, I just started thinking about it, and I don't think I've ever really, or maybe I have. I don't recall if I did, but I don't know if I've ever done a video in my R2D2 dress. So here you go. And the reason I did the part at Walmart is because, well, at least to some degree, and I got work on getting courage, I guess. And I'm not sure on legalities either of, filming yourself out in public. And of course, your arms are only so long. And so I'm not sure how I did, because like you saw on the camera, well, I can show it again if you need to see it, but this is towards you, which is helpful if you're pointing it at someone else. If you're doing this, it's not so helpful because you can't see what's over here, obviously. And yes, that's a screen, boys and girls. Very small screen, but hey, it works nonetheless. Yeah, what else? Ooh. Anyway, it's Thursday. So I would explain the get up because, well, my mom's usually not home on Thursday. So therefore, I cross dress. And yes, people, I wear a necklace. And no, that necklace isn't small. My neck is big, if you're curious. I did try and put on mascara during my makeup video. That was kind of a disaster. But I kind of anticipated that. But yeah, whatever. I guess I'll get there. Eventually I will need some more primer if I want to wear makeup again. But that'll probably be a while because I am broke and makeup apparently is made partially out of gold or something very expensive similar. At least it feels like it. When you're broke. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, speaking of being broke. Michigan took my taxes for child support. Plus they took half my pay as usual. So that's like, oh, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $600, give or take. So my kids ought to be okay this month. I would hope. Depends on how my ex-wife spends the money, of course. But you didn't hear that from me. No. I would deny it. Of course, then I'll be like, there's video of you saying it. I'll be like, dang it! Oh well. Hopefully she spends it on them and, stuff they need. Food. Clothes. Stuff. Kids are expensive. Yes. But you never know. And, I don't know. Just issues with her. Obviously, that's why we're divorced. So shocking. Twice. It wasn't the most bright decision marrying her the second time. Can't do much about it now, can I? No. I know if my lipstick matches the dress, but it is a shade, I believe, of blue. Whatever. I have some eyeshadow on. If you can see it, I don't know. Brr. And it may or may not match my dress, but whatever. That's trying. It's kind of depressing, but part of the transgender culture, I guess we shall say, for a better lack of a term. Transgender people keep getting killed, well, by other people. I think we're up to like 6 or 7 this year. I guess it was 6 because I'm not sure. At least 6. How's that? Which is 6 way too many. Heck, 1's too many for me personally. So that's not good news on the transgender side. And yes, you can argue until hell freezes over whether I'm transgender or not, and whatever. While you're arguing, people are dying. Let's face it. So stop arguing and stop killing us. Whoever the heck is killing us. Well, I guess some are suicides, but if someone else is doing it, just stop it, please. That's just screwed up. But on the kind of mixed and odd side, if you try and kill me, I'll be more than willing to return the favor. Okay? Kill or be killed. That's how I look at it. You try and do it to me, I have no issue returning the favor. At all. So, that may be a bit odd for the transgender community or cross-gender community or whatever community you want to try and lump me into. But whatever. Maybe it's a cross-gender. I mean cross-dresser. Oh yeah, I gotta work some more on my autobiography. I did work some on it yesterday. Mostly today I went through bills that I couldn't pay and just shredded them because maybe eventually I'll pay them, but I don't have the money. So yes, bill collectors, I owe you money. Good luck getting it. Oh, I don't know. Just tired, I think. Oh, at least I wanted to say howdy. I may put my one video from Paul Mitchell at the end of this one or at the end of the other. I'm not sure. But just basically me freaking out before I go out to Paul Mitchell dressed up. So, yes, people, it's not easy for me. Even though I may look content, well, I'm in my favorite chair, so that's part of that. And I'm also in the house, so that helps a lot. But outside, it's like just like, excuse me. Cough drop. And yes, I messed up my hair. Oh man. As usual, cross-dressing questions are welcome. If you're curious at all, which maybe some people are, I don't go this way to work because my mom wouldn't let me. She doesn't approve of me cross-dressing, period, which I got another lecture on. Whatever. Me, my work doesn't allow it, and you wouldn't want to, trust me. Essentially, the dress code is a collared shirt and a pair of either black slacks or black Levi's. I recommend Levi's with what we do. Jeans, whatever. Doesn't have to be Levi's, whatever. I grew up a lot of times people just called them Levi's, no matter what the brand was. But you get the point. And trust me, you want long pants and you want sensible shoes because, oh man, pulling trailers and stuff, or hooking up trailers is just hard, dirty work. And working with propane isn't much better. I actually enjoy my own job. It's just, I'll admit, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Any day of the week. But I do like dresses, so, as some know. Every Thursday when my mom's not home, I try and dress up. And thanks to Cy Williams and Andrew and AJ, which I don't hear much from AJ or Andrew anymore, but I started doing videos however long ago, and so now you're either, depending on what you think of my videos, either blessed with them or cursed. I apologize if I curse your life. Cy Williams does say I should do some voice acting. If you're curious, I do some limited voices. I do one kind of similar to Larry the Cable Guy or Mater from Cars. If you know who that is, if you don't, Google it. I can put my cough drop down for a second and maybe do some voices. For Larry the Cable Guy, I usually go for the Mater voice, which is one classic line I remember is, "I'm happier in a tornado in a trailer park." Yep, that would be Mater. And so I likes that one. And then at least some people like my dark side voice, or aka a character I named Twisted Metal. And he'd sound odd in a dress, but I'll do him anyway just for the heck of it. "Hello, Google." I love that. And yes, that voice is hard on your throat. It's like, really, really hard. But hey, he sounds like such a good villain. Like Cy Williams wanted me to do some fan fiction. I could see, this Twisted. That's just such a perfect voice for like a villain. "I'll kill all the superheroes, and hell, why not the villains too? Ha ha ha." Just because, Twisted doesn't really like anybody, not even himself. So why not just kill them all? In his humble opinion. Luckily, he has Marilyn, me, on the other side. Hello. And it kind of balances them out a little bit and makes it so the world is not burning and covered in dead corpses. Yep. So be glad for me. And for those that don't know, and some would probably say it's a mental illness like my mother. Well, whatever. But Twisted I view as my male side up here, mentally. Marilyn, obviously, my female side. The two kind of can flip back and forth. At any time. Twisted is more of the depression, more of, the hatred. Just, the pain, the depression. A lot of bad stuff. So, he's not a happy person. He's basically, some people say I have a dark side, or words that rough effect, that, kind of like Two-Face if you're a comic book fan. Yes, I'll mention comic books. Although I personally was a fan of Two-Face from Batman the Animated Series. And, maybe if I get some money. Yeah, right. I may buy a copy of Harley Quinn's Suicide Squad, the comic, because Sai's been trying to get me into comic book characters. And although certain people do not like Harley, and you know who you are, I know, I kind of like her sense of humor on occasion, because she's just, I don't know, she's like a bit of Twisted, only female. Like if Marilyn and Twisted had a baby. Poor fucking kid. Ah! Ah! Kid would be like, I'm going to kill you all. Ah! You'd be like, run for the hills! Ah! Mommy! So, that's just how I view my mental self. It's like half and half. And like I said, they can kind of just flip-flop back and forth, kind of like, I don't know, a married couple or something. That's how I think of them. Weird. That's me. Sorry. Oh yeah, I also watched some TED Talks thanks to, what was her name? Rachel. Those are pretty good. So that's kind of nice. And I guess I'm talking way too long today. Oopsie. Yeah. Whatever. But, made me stop and think, and, maybe, hopefully, try and figure out my life and put it in a rough direction so I'm not an absolute abject failure, which I tend to think of myself as. Yes, I do. Which, of course, is why Twisted exists. He's the, depressed part of me that, tells me I'm no good and worthless, and I should kill myself. Yeah, that's a common thought, unfortunately. Anyway, Miss Marilyn, hoping you all have a good day. I guess this will be part of my documentary. It's still about me and, transgender / cross-dresser / my life in a nutshell. So, I guess we'll add it to the documentary pile. And hope you all have a good day. I'll be pumping propane as usual on Saturday. Hooking, unhooking trailers, moving trucks, all that good sort of stuff. So I hope you have a good weekend. I'll be busy on Saturday, and I'll be attempting to not slip my wrist when my mom says, Jason, it's Sunday and it's time for church. I really hate church. Sorry. So I'll probably go into church on Sunday. So keep sharp objects away from me on Sunday, because I'll be tempted to use them and be like, go on! And sadly, I'm not kidding. I will be tempted, people. But I won't. So for all my haters out there, I'm sorry. I'm still alive. And I'll keep living until, I don't know, you kill me. or I kill you, whichever comes first. Just try it. Oh man. Sorry, a little bit of Joker infested today. Yes, I like Joker too, so I like villains sometimes. Ah, they appeal to me, okay? Anyway, I believe I've bored you all enough and probably caused you all mental scarring. I'm sorry. It's just me, people. That's what you get. So, go see your therapist or psychologist. Maybe take some heavy medication of some sort. And hope you feel better. Although I'm probably the one that needs medication. Lots of it, please. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, and I'm having a little bit of fun, but whatever. I'll talk to you later. This is Marilyn saying goodbye for today.